lovelies call me. Yes, Mama Muffin, or Shay Mama Muffin, is actually a nickname for a dear friend of mine who gave it to me when I was like, I don't know, 13. Kept and it stuck, so that's just my nickname. I'm on a walk right now. I'm going through a school parking lot. I'm not filming the school because I don't know if I can do that or not. You'll see where I'm walking to next. As you can hear, the wind is a blowing in Texas, and I've been on my walk for about almost 20 minutes. I walk every day anyway, so it's a routine. I do 2 walks a day. All right, so we're exiting in between walks. There we go. Crossing the street, and ta-da! You will probably be walking with me, for the remainder of my walk. I got about another 25 minutes. So just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Shay. I am from Texas. I just turned 36 a few months back. I love walking, as you can see. I'm taking care of my friends' cats. Their names are Merlin, Ricochet, and Miss Ballista. She likes when I say her name like that. Actually, that's the only time she comes running is when I say Ballista. I've had my job now for almost 19 years. Coming up this January 15th. I work at an animal hospital. I love my babies. I have 3 of my own. I have Miss Catherine. I call her a floor potato because coming up cars, so I don't want to show their license plates or anything. Miss Catherine, I call her a floor potato because she lays around and eats food. She does not exercise despite what her mother tells her. And then I have Mr. Beans, and he is a big old baby. I will actually be putting my videos on my YouTube channel. I'm actually new to it. I've actually had my account for like, I don't know, since 2010, but I only did it just because, music videos, and I was a teen, so, had to make an account to watch your videos. Still do, bleh, till this day. I just finished, guys, oh my gosh. I just finished The Killers music video. It's their newest one. For the life of me, right now, I can't think of it. But I have missed my Killers for the longest time. I was so excited when they came out with their 2020 songs, and how they talk about in the next video I'm gonna watch, how they came up with like each idea of each song and how they came up with it. I love when artists do that. I was just in my Lady Gaga phase, of course. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Lady Gaga? And then I was just listening to Britney Spears, and I was trying to like give y'all a taste of what I was listening to, because I am so a Britney fan. I prefer her over Christina Aguilera. And don't get me wrong, I love me some Christina, but sorry boo, you ain't no Britney. I was just listening to I Wanna Go. Oh, I love that song. But I heard on here, you know, copyright, you have to have permission, yada, yada, yada. So I was just like, I'll just do me walking there. I digress. I was talking about beans. And he, like his sister, is a couch potato. But he moves better than she does, to be honest. And he's a cute little tabby. And he actually has like a little bean, a little shaped spot bean on his nose. And I think that's where his name came from, because I mean, if you look at him, he actually looks like a bean, but he's tabby. And then I have traffic. There's a jogger across the street. Hi, jogger. Crossing the street. Oh no, I'm on the and then I have my little Chuck. He goes by many names. He's a gray cat. And he goes by many names. He's Chuck, Chucky, Chuckykins. This sun, yo, it be blinding. See that? It's like in my face. And then the wind's blowing, like the direction I'm going, which is west. The wind is up a blowing. Here we go. He's also called my little baby. Well, so is Beans, but but Beans' nickname is Mr. Beans. Beans. He likes when I say that. As soon as I say that, y'all, that cat comes in. He's called Baby Beans, Little Beans. And Chucky's just called my little gray baby. He's not like social like my other two. He's actually like a really scared cat. Like, you just walk in the house, he'll do that spooky pose like a cat does, and then he'll take off. And I'm like, yo, Beans, it's your mama. And he's like, nah, bitch, I'm out. Or like, if you're watching something, like last night, you know, I'm in my Dexter phase, and I never finished it. So I was like, Shane, you're gonna finish Dexter so you can watch the new season, the new mini season, Dexter New Blood. And hold on. Ooh, girl, could you blow those leaves? I love 18-wheelers though. They know how to blow some shit. And so I was like, Shay, you got to finish this Dexter because, you know, it's been a minute. And there was a scene in one of the episodes where something falls, and Beans was like next to me, and so was Chucky. And Chucky the scaredy cat, as I call him by many, takes off. Like he's scratching and takes off. And I'm like, Chucky. I was like, it was on TV. Nothing actually fell. And so he looks at me and he kind of creeps back. Like he has to have a like reassurance that nothing actually fell. And I'm like, come on, baby. I was like, let's finish our Dexter. And so he comes back, he lays in mommy's lap, and he falls asleep. Then he's fine the rest of the episodes that I watch. So those are my babies. I actually take care of family and friends, pets, and friends of friends, pets. There we go. I love music. I actually grew up on country and rock and roll. Yeah. I'm so lame. I'm such a dork. And so when people meet me, they're like, Shay, what kind of music you like? Especially people that haven't like met me, but they've heard of me from like my friends and stuff. And so they're like, Shay, hold on, water. Okay. And I'm like, well, my favorite band is Aerosmith. And I'm sorry, no band will ever beat, in my eyes, my heart, body, and soul, will ever beat my Aerosmith. I love me some Tyler. And I love me some Def Leppard, Led Zeppelin, Bad Company. I don't want to show the cars and like the license plates and stuff, so that's why I keep panning down when they come by. Where I walk, it's a very busy road, and there's like a lot of convenience stores and stuff, so all the time. Kiss. Did I already say Def Leppard? I think I did. Pink Floyd, The Styx. That's my old stuff. my 90s to early 2000s and on. Stain, Green Day, Breaking Benjamins, Linkin Park, Nirvana, the Foo Fighters, Maroon 5, who started off rock, then they went into pop, but you know, you gotta love Adam Levine and his love to twist things up. 1 second. Okay. And then I love My Bad Wolves, I Prevail, Pop Evil. It's the guy that used to be in Escape the Fate. Ronnie something. He has his band. They just did Papa Roaches and Papa Roach. Last Resort, and I loved it. Falling in Revenge, I think is what it is. Yeah, Falling in Revenge. Never liked him as Escape the Fate. I don't know what it was. I don't think he, in my opinion, really fit in with Escape the Fate. But as soon as he left Escape the Fate and he did his own thing, I said, boy, where was this voice in Escape the Fate? Like, you sound better without the band than you did with the band. Love me some Craig, my Craig Madden. The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Red Hot Chili Peppers, so on and so forth. So you get the drift. Ooh, girl. My Smashing Pumpkins, my Chemical Romance. Oh, I'm so glad they're getting back together. My heart broke when My Chemical Romance broke up. I was like, what the fuck? And then, you got my Fall Out Boy. And so on and so forth. For my country, Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, my Garth Brooks. My mama actually got me into my country because I had never heard country before, and she was a country girl. And so she said, baby, you gonna listen to some country? And I said, okay. And she put on some Johnny Cash, mixed in with the Willie Nelson, then mixed in with her Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks was like her main man, but the girl knew every word to every song on all three of those artists. And just watching her fall in love with every song, man, just made you fall in love just watching her reactions to everything. And I think that's where I got the love of music from my country and my rock, was because of her. Like, she made you feel things you had never felt before when you would hear something. She really loved her Elvis Presley too. She was every clock in her house. No joke, guys. This is how hardcore fan she was of Elvis. Every clock you could think of, every position you can think of him dancing, she had. I remember there was this one clock, and I don't know whatever happened to that one, but she got a replacement for it. And he was in some red pants, his shoes, I can't remember what the shoes were, but they had to be black too. With his black jacket, he had the hair slicked back, mouth open, had the microphone. And crossing the street. And I think he had like a red shirt underneath his black shirt. And I can't for the life of me think of the song, but just the clock itself, you could tell was like her number one, because she had it in the middle of the wall, surrounding all her other clocks on the wall, counter space, you know, her shelf, her whatnot shelf, everything. You could tell that clock itself was her favorite. And just watching that thing just go off every hour was amazing. And the look on her face when it went on and she just lit up this smile that just made you smile. I miss her. As you can see, like I said, she was the reason why I got into loving music more. Shania Twain, Toby Keith Urban. I don't know if Faith Hill actually was pop, and maybe some people can look that up, because sometimes, you know, you'd hear her on the pop station, and then other times you'd hear her on the country station. And I'm like, so is she pop? Is she country? Is she both? And that's why they play her. But anywho, love me some Faith Hill, as y'all can see. Into my pop 90s music. I love me some Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, Boyz II Men. I wasn't a big New Kids on the Block girl. I think they had like 4 songs that I liked, but I think I only really liked it because Donnie Wahlberg was in there. Yeah, I love me some Donnie. NSYNC, Maya, Toni Braxton. Y'all, I love me some Toni. Toni Brassli, I think is her last name. The woman that's saying, "Hey Nikki." I know she was a one-hit wonder, but my girl, I don't see how she was not more discovered. I think she was robbed. I just thought of another rock band of mine that was in the 90s, the Cranberries. Love me some Cranberries. And when Bad Wolves did Zombie, if none of you have listened to her song and then go and look up Bad Wolves, and there's 2 versions of that one that they did. They did the rock version, and then they did just where it's just the guitar and the drums. Listen to both of those. This dude did it Bad Wolves style, but he kept it the Cranberries. And I think that's why their song was such a big hit when they did it, because, you know, a lot of artists want to like do their own thing and do it different, and then it's not, you know, you're like, what were you doing? And out of all of the people, of mine that have done like remakes and stuff, they do it their way, but they keep it the original artist, way. Like, I don't know who does Just Got Paid, but you know NSYNC did the remake of that, and then Justin wrote a little bit of himself in the song, and I think Jay-Z did too. I think J-C, not Jay-Z. I love me some Jay-Z though too. Also wrote a little bit of his in there too. And just all three artists mixed together with their own lyrics of the song. Oh, magic. And I already said Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. I love me some Pink. I haven't listened to any of her newer stuff yet. Because, girl, I'm into the Nicki Minaj. Her new album is dope, yo. Like, I said, when everybody want to hate on Nicki, but I'm like, the only reason why you hate her is because you know she's good. I'm like, so my boss, he buys all these albums, and he'll say, hey, Shay, especially if it's my music, he'll say, hey, Shay, what's good on here? And and the look on this man's face, as soon as I start, 1 second, crossing the street. I'm like now that's what I call music. He just bought that album. And he's like, Shay, here, who's good on here? And I started laughing. And the look on this man's face, like, this girl basically knows every artist on that album. No, I did. I think there was like 3 artists on there that I didn't know, but that's just because I don't listen to them. So, but I was like, got it. And then I was just like, just listen to it. That's good. I said, ooh, and Nicki Minaj was on there. And I forgot who she was featured with. But I was like, ooh, my Nicki Minaj. And he's like, ugh. And I was like, hey now. And I was like, don't be hating on my Nicki. I said, you leave my girl alone. This is the trail that I walk most times. Big trail, nice and good, different colors. I think they go like a quarter of a mile, I think each, and then they end. And so then you got to turn around, go back, pick another color, and do that one. I like doing that. More exercise. Not to mention you get to see all the different areas each one goes. And I was like, hey now. I said, don't be hating on my Nicki. And he's like, I don't understand why you like her. And he was like, I saw her the other day on the TV, and she was wearing some weird stuff. And I said, I threw it back in his face. I said, well, when Lady Gaga was wearing stuff and everything, he goes, no. He goes, I said some stuff when she was wearing some stuff too. I said, true. He said, but he goes, her wearing that stuff and doing stuff with her face, and I said that's why everyone likes her, because she's not like all these other artists who are just out there making that money. Like, she's making that money and entertaining. And I said that's why she's worth billions probably by now, especially with her new album. and it has 50 Cent. Oh, I love me some 50. Him and Eminem together. Oh, better watch out, because they'll come for you for sure. I love me some Eminem. And she did like on her Instagram account, she did like a little clip where, you know, it's like her car, and you hear her singing, and then all of a sudden you hear 50. And I screamed and I said, "You better get it, 50. You better get it." And I was happy. And yeah, I'm almost at the end of my walk. I think you guys got me for another 2.5 minutes maybe. We're at the real public road now, so getting to my stop. But more to come. I'm hoping to do not everyday videos, but just to keep y'all updated on what I'm doing, what I'm listening to, what I'm watching. So I'm on the end of season 2 of Dexter, and it's getting good, y'all. Like, I forgot how good Dexter was until I started rewatching it again. 1 second. I'll finish drinking. I'm also watching my Vampire Diaries because I never finished that, and I'm on season 3 of that one. And like I said, you forget how good something is until after you start watching it again. I never finished Vampire Diaries either. Or the originals. But the originals just went off, I think, like a year ago or something, so I got time with that one. But yeah, so I'm at my stop now. We'll be soon. You know what? You got me for another minute or something. I also have to finish my Lucifer. I was caught up with my Lucifer until season 5, but that one just went off too, so I'm good with that one. I also got to catch up on my Riverdale, but that one just went off, so I got time with that one too. And I also got to finish my Gotham. Never finished that one. Me and my little sister used to watch that together. She never got to finish it. She passed away last year, and we were watching it together. So it took me a while to start to rewatch Gotham again, because that was our thing. Alright guys, so I'm at the end of my walk. I'm at my destination. I will leave you with some love, and I will see you next time. Probably on another walk. I actually liked filming this. Alright, so I'm here. I will talk to you guys later. Love you.